Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever Fragtalks. I'm joined here with Adam, Jeff, and Marty, and we're doing things a little bit different this time. We're going to mix it up for you guys. This time we're going to sit down, we're going to have a nice conversation, a little deep thought, and a little down from the bowels conversations from us. And
down from the bowels.
Down from the bowels. I mean, I talk a lot.
You had Taco Bell last night.
I did have Taco Bell last night.
Yes,
but we're going to go ahead and bring up some topics that are actually one topic in particular that's really hot right now, and each one of us have something to add to it. And you guys, you're going to enjoy it, so just go ahead and make sure you watch the rest of this video and just click it because I look funny. Just watch the rest of it. I'm going to hand it over to Jeff now, and he's going to bring it up.
Big thing happened this week was the Star Wars Celebration. So a lot of news came out, Star Wars Celebration, about the new movie and also the new game that's coming out very soon, Battlefront. Their release date, they're saying about November. I think it's
actually out. It's the date has been released November 17th.
Yes. November 17th, so they're starting to leak some trailers. We got to see some in-game footage, and so far what we're seeing looks great.
Looks
I have something to say about that
God.
in-game footage. It does look great, but it's pre-rendered.
It's footage. Right.
It's pre-rendered. It's not gameplay. It's pre-rendered. It still looks fantastic.
And I don't think they've said that it was gameplay, so...
You can tell it's pre-rendered.
So none of it was gameplay?
Well, no, it's
I thought that when they were on their...
it's probably like...
It just says actual footage, I believe, on the trailer.
It's probably CGI. It's probably a cutscene from the game, so it's not actual gameplay. It's pre-rendered, which means...
I thought when they were on the speeders, I honestly thought that was gameplay.
Well, it's a video from the game.
Yeah, I know that.
It's quite possible
but, I mean,
there were some scenes
I thought
that
something
may have
was
been
going
actual
on.
Could have been.
Was actually playing
like some of the
themselves.
scenes with the X-wing fighter and things of that
It's
sort.
possible, but my guess is, and you see this a lot, and it's pre-rendered. It's part of the game. It's going to be in the game, but it's not actual somebody playing the game.
Well,
right. So let's go into the good of what we saw.
It still looks fantastic.
The good part of it is it's going to be set in episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
No more prequels. That was pretty much done on Battlefront 2. So it's good. Bad thing, no space battles from what I'm hearing. Everything's going to be land-based. Will we ever see that? I don't know. We will see how this goes up. But right now, since DICE Interactive is basically developing the game, and they have done games such as...
Battlefield.
There you go. So good chance of maybe seeing something like that. Well, you haven't seen any Battlefield games that had any kind of air-based, like heavily air-based thing. It's always ground combat is the big thing.
You get the jets
so,
and everything, but yeah,
that being said, I'm also hoping they take it from a third-person to a first-person approach.
Well, Battlefield 2, you were able to switch between the two. So, and third-person was better at that time for that platform, but hopefully you can go back and forth through the thing. But it does look cool. You are going to be able to drive certain iconic vehicles from those movies, the AT-AT, the SD, speeder bikes, X-Wings, TIE fighters, bombers, and it's probably going to be the same way that it was done in before, where you're going to be able to pick up between about 4 or 5 different main classes, and then your specialty one. And then we know that there's going to be specialty because in the gameplay features that were released during the celebration, you definitely see Boba Fett flying high with his jetpack, taking pot shots at people. Got a little excited when I saw that. I got nothing but good thoughts for this game. I want positive vibes out there.
And they also show the Millennium Falcon.
They show the Millennium Falcon, which is great
as well.
When I watched it, I'm going to interrupt you, bud, but for me, I know I don't want to get too deep with the game itself, but that trailer was so well put together that it literally, I'm sitting there watching it, especially in the beginning. It made me think of the times I used to go to my father's every weekend, and that'd be the things that we watched those 4, 5, and 6 together.
Oh God, yeah.
And we'd always watch it because he just wanted to spend time with me. I want to spend time with him. We loved it, and that literally made me think of it, and it was that much better for me. So I wanted to bring that up as well. They did an amazing job on that trailer.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's Star Wars. Even let's be honest here, episodes 1, 2, and 3 were not great movies. The trailers made you want to go see them though. Not only that, the nostalgia.
It made me want to see them.
And let's be honest, DICE. They make great games.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
I mean, you've heard me talk about it before many, many times. Mirror's Edge was made by DICE. DICE.
I've yet to play that game.
DICE. I'm talking to you, DICE. Give me Mirror's Edge 2 this year.
Please.
Please.
It is kind of, they are working on it though.
There's a dedicated website for it when it has like the tech demo on it, and it looks beautiful.
Well, we got these Battlefield games all the way back in September 21st of 2004. When the first Star Wars Battlefront came out. So you got a couple of years. Battlefront 2 to me was very, very good. I mean, it was great. So the bar was set high with that one. I'm hoping that DICE continues with what they did on that. But from what I'm also hearing right now, and this is early, so this could change between now and November, no single-player campaign. It's going to be multiplayer. There is going to be a co-op that you work together. It's probably going to be take this, get to this objective point, hold it, secure it, move on to the next one, stuff like that. So still looking forward to it. I just want to be able to shoot Ewoks.
I'm glad they're going to have a co-op.
I'm curious, quick question here. I don't remember that well. I know that the first Battlefront, that came out on 64? Or was it GameCube?
No, that was PlayStation 2, Xbox, Windows.
Was it?
And it was released when they did the trilogy DVD set.
Which one was it that was on? I can't remember. I don't mean to bring
Probably
that up.
the original Battlefront.
No, you might be talking about Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron was amazing.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
why are they not taking that IP? Wait a minute, that game, and the reason to own an Xbox was Republic Commandos. That was a great game. They had a great series written by Karen Travis, I believe her last name was. Great absolute series. If you ever wanted to get in, I don't know how she did it. She's one of the few writers that I've ever seen that can get into the minds of what it's like to be in a band of brothers situation and write it down on paper. And I'm reading it, and I was like, she's got it. She's got exactly what you wanted to when you were close with people in a combat situation, what your emotions were. And it was great, and they took her off of it, and I was so disappointed. But definitely go pick up that series, The Republic Commando. There's about 3 or 4 books open. The last one was Order 66, which is a great way of when the whole clones basically turned into stormtroopers. Great series, but why are they, again, we have now that LucasArts pretty much was bought out by Disney. I think you're going to be seeing these games be regurgitated out real fast.
You definitely are, yeah.
There was one game that was just recently coming out. It was called 1616.
1313.
So,
that's what I was going to get into.
There you go. Go ahead with it.
I don't know why they scrapped this game. They showed this game off at E3 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Game looked beautiful, and it's supposed to follow more in depth with Han and Boba Fett.
Yes, and how their paths crossed.
Yeah, and it looked amazing.
It was set on Coruscant. The episode the footage that we were able to see was set on Coruscant. It was a very cool third-person, over-the-shoulder type thing, hiding behind combat. It looked beautiful.
The big thing with that is I believe THQ was developing it, and they went under.
Yeah.
And recently I heard some rumors that somebody, and I'm not sure who, picked it up and started redeveloping it. Well, I really hope it comes out.
We got Disney money behind these games now, so I'm hoping to see.
We got straight on Disney money.
I'm hoping to see another Rogue Squadron, a great space fighter. So maybe that's why, and that's what I'm hoping. Like I'm kind of looking between the lines here. Maybe the reason why they didn't do space combat is somebody else is going to do it. Okay, so if I have Rogue Squadron 2, I'll be fine. If we continue with Republican, if we continue with the Republic Commando thing, where you're following that group of clones, you got my money. I know the pre-order thing is a taboo thing, but I'm definitely dropping dough on that one.
Let's be honest here. We're all pretty big Star Wars fans. Regardless of what game comes out, we're probably all going to buy it, except for maybe if they try to do like the whole Star Wars Connect thing again.
What was that?
You didn't. Do you remember when the 3D or the 360 came out, the special edition, like R2D2 one?
Yes. Vaguely, yes.
They had a game for the Connect.
Oh, the lightsaber content.
They had the lightsaber battles, and you could do like.
But that's for kids. It was really designed. That game was
even though it was for kids, it was
I know
really done. But you get to play as Luke Skywalker dancing to the.
But I think that also shows that LucasArts did make good video games back in the day. But I think as the end before they sold out, their quality control wasn't there.
Yeah, I think. I think Lucas was just trying to.
I think he was done. I think he wants to move on to other things. Good for him.
Well, no, he's still a consultant for the Star Wars movies. It's not like he's out of the game.
Just so glad he's not in charge because of the prequels.
You know what? I'm gonna get this out. The prequels weren't good. But they weren't bad.
Yeah. No, they weren't bad. They weren't bad. But I just don't understand the whole thing where the Jedi were supposed to be this. Hey, these are good people and they're on the right path and they're in touch with everything because they're, however they want to say it, with the mitochondria or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the midichlorians.
Midichlorians and stuff like that. But they had no problem using a slave army to fight their battles for them.
I remember we had a good discussion about that.
Jedi are evil. If you play Battlefront 2 and you're in with the clones and you see what they had to do and what they were told to do, if you're using a slave army fight your battles, you got some problems. How did they allow that?
You got a good point. I never.
I had no rebuttal for it when he said it.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
He was arguing with it, and I brought that up, and then he's like, "Oh, damn, you got me there."
I didn't know what to say at that point.
I mean, these guys were created by the Jedi to fight a war that was pre-planned years ago. So what the Emperor had, but they could have turned around and said, "Hey, this isn't right. These guys are created. They got feelings. They gave themselves names, and now all of a sudden,
Rex." Captain Rex.
You know, a lot of them, they were really good. They were just doing what they're told. But, you know, again, Jedi using slaves, not good. Not a story I want my children to see.
You know what somebody needs to write in? Space Lincoln.
Space Lincoln.
Yeah, Emancipation Proclamation. I want to see it, Lucas.
But that is Star Wars Battlefront coming out this year. Celebration again came out. It looked really good. The new movie looks good. They did release.
You could actually watch Celebration the full 7 hours on YouTube in one long clip.
Yeah, which is crazy. But again, Celebration. The movie looks great. They have a new clip out. Showed some new clone troopers. Which, again, there's going to be a lot of questions to be answered and stuff like that. But I like the anticipation. That's coming out 2016, I think.
Yeah.
The movie itself. But the game looks like it's going to be really good. We're all having high hopes for it.
The movie comes out this
December, right?
This December.
Oh, okay. Well, then 2015, this December, even better, because the game will come out just before you can get your game on.
That's one thing I was really surprised that the game is coming out before the movie.
Yeah, usually they,
Well, they did it with a couple games. They did it with Spider-Man. Did it with something else.
Those were rushed.
Speaking of which,
my bad.
But yeah, this is a good segue for our next topic.
Right. Big news this week. Leaked trailer. Smart on their behalf is to leak this trailer beforehand. Took some of this, the buzz that was created by for Star Wars Celebration. Batman Superman trailer came out. First, it was a little clip. Then it was the 2-minute and 19-second, I believe, clip that actually came out.
We're going to stop him there before he gets too much into detail. Because we're all excited about this. And it's
just one at a time. One at a time.
We're going to stop with that. And next video is going to be about that topic, guys.
But the one thing I want to say when it comes to the leak is, now this has been proven before, that it's not necessarily false to say that the company itself, which would be Warner Brothers, leaked the video themselves.
Oh, no, I think they did exactly what they wanted to do. There was a bunch of buzz going around on the internet about Star Wars. Everybody's logging in because they're trying to find out, what's this Batman Superman trailer come out? Yeah. Absolutely, you're going to be jumping all over that.
And it was actually proven that I'm a big proponent of Arrow and Flash.
Right.
Yes.
Flash.
And they're great shows.
Flash episode 1, the pilot, CW, the station that airs it, leaked the pilot on torrent sites 3 months before it aired,
generating buzz,
just to generate the buzz.
Sure.
And I was hooked.
It makes sense.
I was a big fan of Arrow when it came out, and the Arrow's going a little awry, but it's starting to pick back up.
We're good. We can go right into it. So,
but Flash is fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's go right into the trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I kind of wanted to cut it into a separate one, but because I don't want to just give 3 minutes to it. And
no, we'll just get.
No, don't worry. We're good. We're good.
All right. Well, then, like Jeff was mentioned before early in the video, we're going to talk about the leaked trailer of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. I saw him yesterday at work. We're sitting there, we're eating lunch together, having a good time, and I said, like, hey, did you see this leaked video yet? He's like, yeah, the one, whatever, with the Batman stuff. I'm like, no. There's like a 3-minute video that's been leaked. I pull it up on my phone. He steals my phone. He actually punched me, stole my phone.
I did.
And then he's sitting there. I'm trying to talk to him. He's like, shh, don't you? And I'm like, all right, sorry. But, oh my God, you guys have got to check this leaked video out. I mean, I was a little leery a little bit about Ben Affleck being Batman. But, I mean, the dude's a straight-up stud. I mean, just looking at him...
Oh, he's a monster.
My God.
But you gotta forgive... You gotta forgive...
for the movie.
Oh, God, yeah.
You gotta forgive... And not even forgive. Guys make good decisions in his life. Sometimes he make bad decisions. You look at any actor, they kind of go on that little, that little journey going up the scale, down the scale, and stuff like that. Reindeer games, I forgive you. Geely, yeah.
I don't forgive him on that.
But I look at the way he kicked ass in Mallrats.
He can't be Daredevil.
What about the
He can be.
Hold on.
But hold on. This is the first time ever. He's played both Batman and Superman. Ooh, yeah. Did you know that? Hollywoodland, he played the guy that played Superman. And that was his whole comeback of when he did that. But the guy's been knocking it out of the park. Look at the roles. The Town, awesome movie. He was great in it. He directed a great movie.
Gone Girl.
Yeah, Gone Girl. Oh my goodness.
How
that poor, you poor man, you.
What was the other movie that they were trapped overseas and they had to go and get them
Argo.
Out? Argo.
Argo was amazing.
Fantastic.
So once they said that he was going to portray it, and I knew they weren't going to carry over from the Nolanverse, which is good. I mean, we had Nolan, gritty, set in the reality of now, and now Man of Steel came out. We're going to play with it a little bit.
Which I do love.
And again, they did a great job. They announced it. They announced Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. Everyone was like, all right, cool, that's going to be great. Then I see Batflick coming out. I'm like, the first images that they were shown, basically, of him in the suit. They did a different version of the suit. I think they're going in the right direction.
That
I have
suit was
nothing but good vibes. But then in the trailer, when he's in his little mechanical suit and he's fighting Batman, and then if you go back to some of the through some of the comics, you could see some of what they're using. It looked great. And then when he says, "Can you bleed?" Great line. That's all they needed. And Jeremy Irons doing the Mr. Pennyworth. Alfred, making the whole thing about the rage and stuff like that. It looks great. I have nothing but good thoughts. And they didn't show Wonder Woman. They didn't show Aquaman. We know they're coming in. They didn't show Lex Luthor. But the great thing is that the one thing, and then I'm done. I'm going to pass it off to you. Is that in the beginning of the trailer, they're showing a statue, and lights are coming on, and you see pillars, and it's a statue of Superman, and on his chest says "False God." But if you keep watching it, when the lights are coming on, you'll see one of the pillars has a green question mark on it.
Yeah.
Green and black question mark. Come on, man. They're already hinting about other villains that are already in there. We have such an opportunity here. I'm so looking forward to it. It's coming out soon.
Beautiful time to be a nerd right now.
Oh, God,
not even a nerd. Just it's it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be a good movie.
Oh, I have really high hopes.
Go ahead.
Now, was Aquaman even confirmed for
Yes,
he is. I've seen pictures. Jason Momoa looks fantastic as Aquaman. He looks amazing. And I can't wait for his movie.
I was glad they went with him. Or I was thinking of him or Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
But Dwayne Johnson's going to be playing Black Adam.
Which is going to be awesome.
Which is also another DC title.
Yep.
But Jason Momoa looks perfect for the role. I mean, The Rock's kind of beefy now compared to what he used to be. Maybe like an early '90s Rock.
No, he got a whole bunch. He put on a whole bunch of muscle for the Fast and Furious things, but then he can slim that down to be a little bit more. But he's supposed to be a superhero. He's supposed to be Aquaman. He's going to look like the genetic freak that he is. Let him be, Let him go ahead.
Jason Momoa looks good.
Looks great.
Gal Gadot, marry me, please. That's all I got to say about you.
We're going to end it on that note. No, I'm just kidding. But
yeah, I'm really excited for it. And when you mentioned about the new suit, and where did that come from? That's based off of.
I didn't ask where it came from. I just mentioned that it was in it. I thought it looked pretty badass.
It's from the Dark Knight Returns.
Now I'm glad you told me because I didn't remember that.
Where there was also another scene when Batman's on top of the building and you can see he's clearly holding a rifle.
Yeah.
Not saying hopeful that they're picking a little bit from here, a little bit here, and they make their own thing. So we're kind of surprised.
So you think they all correlate
but you can see how it correlates together. Yeah, Batman had a rifle. I don't know what he's using it for.
Yeah, a lot of it seems to be stemming from the Dark Knight Returns, where he's 60 years old in the Dark Knight Returns, and Superman is still Superman. He doesn't age. Well, he does, but not at the same rate. As a human.
And that's a good comic or cartoon to go
it's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have the trade paperback and the Blu-ray, and I've read and watched them several times. But it's essentially it's Batman versus Superman, and he has this mechanical suit, and he gets all beefy, and he beats the hell out of it.
I want to get into it and say, these gentlemen know a lot more than I do about the comics and the actual history behind Batman and Superman. But I want to touch base on it from I'm in the comics. I'm a big Green Arrow fan. But
you mean Green Lantern?
And Green Lantern. Green Lantern's my guy. Guys, Green Flashlight, I made that based off of Green Lantern. I'm his hypothetical sidekick. Okay,
you're his sidekick.
I'm his sidekick. Yeah. But
he keeps you in his back pocket for if
DC
the designer goes out, then he pulls you out.
Comics right now, it's phenomenal. I don't know if anybody else has watched. I mean, it's gonna swing off the trailer a little bit. I know we're running short on time here, but if you go out there and watch any of the other movies that DC has made in an animated series, they have the Batman and his son, the Batman. What was it called? The Batman versus Robin, or Batman and his son. I don't know. Just go find it. It's out there. Fantastic. DC, you're doing an amazing job. Keep it up. Everybody who's working with them.
It looks like DC is putting its universe together.
Yes.
Which is smart and they can thank Marvel for kind of paving the way for that, saying, hey, keep it all together, play off each other. You don't necessarily, not every superhero has to have their own movie.
Yeah.
I think that's the mistake. But if you put more than one of them together, let them more screen time. I think it's better that way.
I agree 100%. And this is how I always correlated the two. Up until recently, Marvel had the live-action movies nailed down. That was their thing. Yeah. And for years, even
Age of Ultron coming out, just to touch base on Marvel a little bit.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Oh my God,
they've been releasing clips left and right. But and then DC always had the animated movies for DC were always a billion times better. Even going back to the Batman animated series on the '90s.
Yes.
They started developing a full length feature that was just going to be straight to DVD. They released it in theaters and it sold theaters out. It did so well. And then you got Batman Under the Red Hood.
Mm-hmm. That was great.
Batman, Superman, Darkseid.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's just so many quality
Justice League movies out
the Justice
there.
League, even the cartoons. Even the cartoons like Young Justice.
Batman Beyond was great.
Batman Beyond.
I mean, that's an old that was an old cartoon, but I was kind of hoping that the next Batman series might go that way.
There's been talks about relaunching the Batman Beyond cartoon.
Yeah, but why couldn't you do a live action of that one?
That's true. I'm not saying they can't.
You should ask.
I'll take that royalty check.
DC, contact us, DC.
Yeah, DC had it first.
DC too Latham there.
He's part of Refragtation, though. Don't steal him. You cannot have him. He's part of
Your people call my people.
Yeah.
Which
is us. You call us anyway, but you call us. But, I want to hear what Marty... What do you think about what's going on with the DC universe right now?
Honestly, like you guys are a lot more into the comics than I am. I'm not. I'm really excited to watch the movies. They look fantastic, but I really don't have much input to really add to this. I was not as big of a comic book fan as you guys were.
Well, it's good because it's a new
But I love it. I think it's awesome, and it is very new for me. And I like to actually sit and listen to you guys talk about it because it all sounds extremely.
So without us even saying anything, from what you saw in the trailer, are you looking forward to see the movie?
Absolutely. I mean, the trailer is phenomenal.
I thought they did a great. Again, I know I'm repeating a little bit, but they did a great job with Man of Steel.
Yeah, they did. I love the new Superman.
That was a home run. That whole movie was good, and I know some people poo-pooed Superman. He didn't protect all the people, and there's a lot of damage. But Henry Cavill?
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
That's what
but the whole thing was he just learned who he was.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he is
It's his origin story.
So give the dude a break that he didn't,
And we were talking about this earlier when we were getting ready to do our recordings for the day about, Brandon Routh.
Yeah, he was. I thought he was great.
He was a great Superman.
Don't bring up what we talked about, though.
No, I can't bring up that.
Let's leave that out of this.
The digital reductions.
Yeah.
But anyway,
allegedly.
Yeah. But anyway, he made a really good Superman.
Yeah, he looked great in the role. He looked
great, and he's not a bad actor. He's Adam in the Arrow now,
which is great.
He's a good actor. It's just that the writing for that movie was so bad.
He was also really good, like I said, in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Oh, I love that.
Again, how did you not look and you're so glad when he finally lost?
Yeah.
And then
spoiler.
And then now we have him.
Yeah, way to drop that one on the guys.
The movie's only
check this movie out, but he's gonna lose.
It's like 7 years old. It's all right.
Well, I'm just
and then now we have Henry Cavill, who he's the perfect Superman in my opinion.
Yeah, and here's another thing: all of the recent superheroes that have been coming out have been British lately. It's good to have the Bat flick. Because we gotta pump a little Americana into it.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. But we've been losing out on the roles apparently.
We're number one.
But it's great that for Truth, Justice, and the American Way, and it's our British buddy. Well, they're our friends, they're our allies, and But it's just good to see the local guy kind of get in there and score one for that. But again, big universe coming out. Can't wait.
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
I really hope they start intermingling them all with, especially with, Black Adam and Shazam coming out.
They're already talking about that. There's so many more that they're putting it together. I think the roadmap is there. They don't have to be individual movies. They should play off each other a little bit. You don't necessarily have to have the gritty, real-world stuff. You could go a little fantasy, but keep it loose,
I mean, there is going to be a dedicated Aquaman movie. There's a dedicated Wonder Woman movie. They already cast The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm very upset that they're not using Arrow and Flash from the TV series into the cinematic universe that DC is coming.
I wish they would do a little more crossover with a lot of it. I know they do in some movies, but a lot of the times it would be nice to see the same actor in the series in the actual movie.
Yeah, but I mean, it all goes back to there's different story arcs and different characters.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I mean,
you don't know what universe the TV series is going to be compared to.
To be honest,
that's the one thing I find the most interesting about everything with the comic worlds is the portrayal and how things change around so often. I mean, look how they took the spin on all the Superman movie, or not Superman, Spider-Man movies that came out.
Well,
when you have the Toby Keith, and then you go to the
Toby Keith,
yeah,
the country singer, yeah,
really. Toby Keith, what's his name?
Toby
Maguire.
But at the same time,
Toby Keith,
blooper reel,
blooper.
Like I said,
no, that's staying in there. That ain't coming out.
You don't know much about comic books where. The Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man comic books, they're two totally different stories.
They're released at the same time.
I don't mean to cut everybody off here. I know we're running out of time, guys. We're going way off topic here because it's just so much fun, and we all enjoy it that much.
Yeah.
So before I go to say what I have to say with announcements before Adam closes, Do you, or Marty or Jeff, you guys have anything else you'd like to say before I go ahead and say some announcements here?
Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront comes out November 17th, and
so excited.
Dawn of Justice trailer is out, still online. Looks like they didn't want to take it down; they're just going to go with it.
They actually put it up on their own YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Warner
which is
Brothers
great. Again, smart move on them. Go check it out if you haven't seen it.
It's just coming into summer right now, and I already can't wait for winter. So.
No, that hurts.
Oh, that was.
How
dare you?
How dare you? Just don't even. This is Northeast Pennsylvania. All right, we're in the.
No, 11/17 couldn't come faster. I'm really looking forward to Star Wars.
You're fired.
About it. So.
But yeah, we're gonna. He's not fired, guys. He's staying on.
I'm gonna just
if he shaves though, he's gonna be fired. Like I did. I should have been fired.
Once every couple episodes of whatever we're doing, I'm just gonna fire somebody.
Oh, but. We're gonna all
and then
announcements.
Bring them back in the next episode. So here's our new employee.
Yeah.
Guys, we do everything we can to help out the gaming community and provide you with all this content. Adam is the only one here. Actually, his full-time job is right now building refragnation.com. That is his job. He left his previous job to jump on board with us and do that for us. Jeff, Marty, and myself, we all work together. We have full-time jobs. We take time out of our weekends and away from our families to provide this for you guys. And, because we're friends. We enjoy hanging out with each other. But, any support you guys can give us. If you want to go out and check us out on Patreon, Refrag Nation, if you can give us any support, any donations, we'd appreciate it. Everything so far has come out of pocket. And, our pockets are only so big. And they're starting to dwindle away.
And it goes right into the equipment to bring these podcasts
everything
and stuff
now,
like that, too.
The way the setting we have today, literally, we provided all the new equipment for this. And we're trying to do different things for you guys. We just constantly want to keep improving. So whatever you guys can do, it would be fantastic. If you can't, fine. Just want to hang out with us.
Watching.
Just keep watching. Yeah. Even if you guys just keep watching, that's enough in my opinion. But if you guys can throw out any additional at Patreon, we would love you.
Link in the description below.
Yeah, the link will be in the description below. And we're, like I said,
I'll send you
heartfelt thank yous from all
photos.
of us. And we're doing everything we possibly can to make this as enjoyable as possible for you guys. And this is a dream of all of us.
No, definitely.
When I started this, I went to them, and every one of them, as soon as I said it to them, they jumped right on. They all wanted to be a part of it, and like I said, they're all good friends of mine. So I wanted to bring them in, and we all want to be part of your lives. Apparently, every weekend, YouTube, and just help you guys out as much as you can, give you all the information we can, and just have fun playing games together.
Definitely.
But that's all I have to say. Refrag Nation, again, I'm going to bring that up. Refragnation.com will be live on Monday, 4/20. That's right, 4/20. I'm going to say it. Blaze it up. Check it out.
3 days ago, because this is going up a little later in the week.
Again, I made the mistake of doing that again. But either way, it's going to be up on Monday. We've all been busting our nuggets, getting everything ready for you guys, and it's going to be live, like I said, on 4/20. Today, tomorrow, whenever it is, next week, it does not matter. It's going to be there for you guys. That's the last thing I have to say. I'm going to hand it over to Adam. Adam, go ahead with the closing announcements, bud.
Well, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more in the future, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter at RefragNation. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/RefragNation. My name is Adam, joined by Roger, Marty, and Jeff.
Hey.
Thank you all for watching, and as always, we hope to see you in the next video. See ya!
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, see you guys.